This lecture is being recorded in my classroom, and you may hear a rush of air or something that sounds like possibly a jet engine in the background. That's my alien computer trying to keep itself cool during this hot lecture. We're going to start the second 8 weeks by taking a look at software specifications. While you're in college, you're fairly lucky with any software that you have to write because you're given all the details as an assignment. That's not the case when you go out to, shall we say, the real world environment. In that environment, and many times with just a rough idea of what's needed, you have to create a successful software. So what we'll begin doing is taking a look at a software specification that I participated in. Usually software specifications are a part of a request for bid, as you will see when you look at the example provided on our D2L site. The bidder is responsible for knowing the requirements. They need to be able to look at the RFB and determine the hardware and software development that needs to be done to fulfill the contract. There's no excuse if you price and forget to include a piece of equipment or you miss a requirement. If you win the contract, you're paid what you bid. Sorry if you forgot to charge for something. And almost always there's a penalty for late deliveries. In the particular contract that we're going to look at, late deliveries cost the contractor $100,000 a day. Now, most bids require a security deposit or what they might call a bid bond. And in this case, the bid bond was $100,000. Let's take a look at the software we're going to examine. AeroTie is the equivalent of the United States FAA system. And what we are bidding on is a new flight inspection system for AeroTie, or the Thai government. The specs we're going to focus on are sections 3.2 and 3.3. 3.2 deals with the operation and function of this new software, and 3.3 talks about the technology, the design, and some of the intended uses. As you're going through these two sections, pay particular attention to the sections that deal with the flight inspection computer, the system software, and the data storage system. Pay particular attention to the following subsections. 1, which deals with the technology. Subsection 5, that deals with the actual design of the equipment. And subsection 7, that talks about the standards. As you go through each of these subsections, take a look at what you might consider difficulties if you were to win this contract. Now, by no means am I trying to turn you into a software contractor. However, I feel, again, that it's important that you're aware of what happens in the real world when you deal in software design and development. Now, here's what you need to accomplish for our next class. Take a good look at the PDF file that's available for week 9 on our D2L site. Pay attention to the two sections that we just discussed and then answer the following questions. What problems do you see with each listed section? And how would you resolve this section or these problems? I highly recommend you read the requirements, think about it, do a little research, and think again before you write your answers. I'm not going to kid you, this assignment will take some effort on your part. Good luck. If you have any questions, I'll be in my office Tuesday after 4 p.m. and Wednesday morning. See you next class.